My name is Trevor Duke. I'm a property manager at the Thomas Duke Company. I primarily work on our east side properties, and I also am the IT guy for any new technology that we're implementing. We had a pretty disparate IT stack. Some buildings might be running on one provider, other buildings would be running on others. This would make it very hard to mesh things together. We want that to be very connected. We want to be able to log into one place to see everything. Without that sort of connectivity, it takes much more time to log in everywhere and diagnose issues. This implementation has exceeded my expectations as far as how seamless it is. We have all of our owned buildings strung together on our own little private network.
Lawrence Technology Services is an IT service company in Southeast Michigan. We deal mostly with MSP and companies who don't have an on-staff IT. We were chosen with the project to work with 123Net on the Thomas Duke buildings because of our familiarity with pfSense and their existing network infrastructure. It made it easier for us to coordinate with 123Net's employees to coordinate the build out and connection of all of the buildings so that they will all route back and work entirely on 123Net. The major benefits of this architecture are a simplicity in interconnecting different buildings across a large scale area. So you could have a building in, let's say, Troy connect to a building in Southgate and have almost kind of like a VPN between the two buildings, except handled at a much higher speed and larger scale via 123Net's network.
From 123Net's perspective, we're really excited about these buildings because of the opportunity that they present. They're fantastic buildings with great tenants, and that presents a lot of opportunity for us by bringing our network in there to service those clients. This is actually one of the first solutions where we're deploying a network across an entire portfolio of properties. We're really excited to work on that with Trevor and Thomas Duke, and we think this is a great model for future deployments like this. Having a single network across all the buildings allows tenants to get installs very quickly, allows us to have a great relationship with the building management company, and really smoothly install customers, find customers, understand their needs, and sometimes even do that before they've moved into their suites, so that the internet is sitting there or the voice services are sitting there ready for them when they move in.
There wasn't a fiber connection from 123.net in this building to our data center at that point. What we actually did is we put together a point-to-point wireless solution. And we probably had that up and running in maybe 5 days. And it ran for a couple of months while the fiber was actually being installed and the connection. And eventually we did cut over to a fiber connection, and all of it went seamlessly. It was really an amazing customer service experience, and it was certainly mission critical to us because if we can't get access to our data, then we can't practice law.
They came in the building, they introduced themselves to me, explained exactly what they were going to do, how many days it would take to complete the job, and during that whole process, they coordinated with me on a daily basis on what they were doing, how far they got into the building, and then when they were coming back next.
I would definitely say the competency of the employees at 123Net is leaps and bounds ahead of other national providers.
I've dealt with probably a dozen of the tier 1 national or large fiber providers since I've been at this job, and 123Net has been the best experience for me. They're the most responsive, they're the easiest to get along with, they do the cleanest installs.
When we talk to IT decision makers and IT managers, they often talk about 3 things that are really important to them. They talk about reliability, they talk about speed, and they talk about support. So 123Net strives to be excellent in those 3 categories. We also bring affordable solutions to the table. When we talk about affordable solutions, we really have products and services in our portfolio that are a great fit for all sizes of companies. We're fortunate enough to service some of the big 3 automotive companies here in Michigan, providing circuits as big as 100 gigabits per second. We offer those same services in all of these Thomas Duke buildings. tenants can get connected to 123net very quickly by being in one of the Thomas Duke properties. By having fiber in all these properties today, we can actually connect tenants in 30 days or less. And if customers have really urgent need, we can connect them in as little as 2 to 3 days by expediting those installs.